General's office investigates.
Maine Republicans are calling for the Trump administration to revoke offshore wind leases in the Gulf of Maine.
However, Governor Janet Mills says the government's already invested tens of millions of dollars into offshore wind research.
CBS 13's Julia Simone reports on a new letter from Maine Republicans to the Trump administration.
The letter says these projects pose a risk to Maine's fishing industry and over 33,000 related jobs.
It's experimental, it's sci-fi technology.
The offshore wind leases in the Gulf of Maine were auctioned off to developers last year, covering more than 400,000 acres. But one of the first actions President Trump took was to stop new offshore wind leases and ordered reviews of existing leases. Now, some Maine Republicans are asking for the offshore wind leases in Maine to be canceled too, citing both environmental and cost concerns.
The ocean should be used to harvest food, good, sustainably caught American food is what we should be doing out there. We've got way too much wildlife, whales and marine mammals out there that can be affected. These offshore windmills.
But Governor Mills says this technology is safe and won't harm the fishing industry or marine life.
I think the new technology is very compatible with fishing and with other marine industries, commercial industries, and I think it'll fare well. That's been my position on offshore wind all along.
In a letter sent to the federal government, Maine Republicans applauded Trump's termination of $600 million worth of offshore wind projects in the U.S., while the governor argues alternative forms of energy will help now and in the future.
What's wrong with looking at alternative sources of energy? We can't forever be dependent on oil and gas.
Environmental advocates and state officials say the request to terminate these offshore wind leases is built on flawed logic and false claims. In Portland, Julia Simone, CBS 13 News.
All right, let's go ahead and shift gears and talk with Chief Meteorologist Charles